Good morning. I've had a busy 24 hours. I've got a hold of a friend of mine, and since I'm still learning, I've had them post my story to CNN. I've also had them post my story to Reverend Al Sharpton. And I posted it to him. I joined him on Facebook and also became a follower of his. But I've also had I joined the the president, joined him on my Facebook as well. And the reason for that is to join them and share my story. I'm going to show you something in my phone, and I posted this video this morning to bring attention to Monica Cannon. And let me see if I can get an angle. And you all really need to see this woman's story. Let me see if I can get her. I'm trying to see if it could go sideways. But okay, it has to go this way. This is a picture of her. And this is the black activist that husband, she was married to a white gentleman, and he was uh, killed in a car accident. He was hit. And they said the person that hit him was a state trooper. And she went after like me, uh, Boston officials. I'm going after the governor, the mayor, Peabody Properties, um, and there's the government talk, and then there's the community talk. Um, in the community talk, I said that she believed that the result of her husband's autopsy, they said the impact of that car hitting her husband by this state trooper said it wasn't no accident. And I just leave it like that because I don't know the details. But she went after the officials in this, and it involved the NAACP because the FBI was also investigating this. But apparently, the word in our community was that the NAACP was supposed to be representing her, and everything that she was telling them, they were telling the Boston officials. So they wound up taking her to court, claiming that she was misusing the funds, that her and her husband was misusing the funds to take vacations and getting her hair and nails done, which was not true. You know, she was the one who got her son out of Boston because she was afraid for his life. And tragic story, but uh, kind of tells you the uphill battle that I'm fighting. And it's the Boston officials. And that's why I made my titles that we're back in Jim Crow. It's a shame. And one of the funds that she did use, some, I don't know if y'all remember when a group of people were coming here uh, to Boston to do a rally at the Commons, and Massachusetts is a Democratic state, and they were doing a rally, and she used some of those funds to protect the people and help them to safety. So she was protecting the other side. She's a good person. And for them to go after her that way, and to say just because she's speaking out against them, that was a retaliation. So it's basically, this is what we have in common. And I hate to speak up against the NAACP, but I also want to bring something to your attention. There's a city councilwoman that represents the district that I am in, and her name is Miss Anderson. And she's about the only one that I've been able to talk to in person. And she's been following my story. I don't want to get her in trouble, but I wish that she would go for a higher office, because in order to get on a phone and be able to talk to someone, she also, I told her I have a problem getting a hold of her. NAACP lawyer here. I said, I've gone to these offices for years and nobody's manning these offices. And the proof is, I bet you they ain't got nobody manning their phones. You can call the one in Mattapan, you can call the one in Roxbury. Challenge it. You won't get no answers. And the fact that they went against her and was sharing her complaints with the people that were taking her to court, I mean, wow, NAACP. When I seen them get that award on TV, I was disgusted. I mean, it's not the NAACP, it's Massachusetts. Don't get it wrong, y'all. It's Massachusetts. So I'm asking Derek to come in here and investigate his crew. But I don't want to lose track on going back to Miss Anderson because she sent some emails over to them to tell them to respond to me. And I had to get in contact with her back. She said, "You mean they haven't reached out to you?" I said, "No." She says, "Well, let me do it again." And they still haven't. So I don't know what's going on here. This is a lot of grief for one person to handle. Needs to put in for her resignation because what she did in handling my case for this housing discrimination, and they put a cap on it where you can't go no further. And that was her job under the civil rights. Okay. She wants some attention. She's the one that got the little the mittens here. Okay, Nala, you want to say hi? This is one of my little babies. Okay, she's gonna say hi. Her sister's around here somewhere. But hopefully CNN will pick this up, take this seriously. And Reverend L. Sharpton, my mother was a big fan of yours. She just passed 2 years ago. And I hope the NAACP will assign me someone to look into this matter because you can't even be a black activist in Boston and they could look for something to bring you up on charges on. Come on, Massachusetts, you cannot be this racist. You're a Democratic state. What's going on here, Boston? Wow. I mean, please give me some feedback. I'm going to share this with my Facebook. I don't know why they got me on a 2-hour restriction, y'all. This is all I've been doing is sharing this videos. Like I'm doing something wrong, but I apologize to Facebook if I'm putting something out that I shouldn't. Or I'm learning. I've never been. I never gone on Facebook before, and I'd never gone on YouTube before, but this is something I prayed about for a lot, that there's families out there. I say, God, if this is what you need me to do, because I think I've been conditioned to do this, because I've cried and gone through all of this, if this is what I need to do, then my motto is, God said, if you love me, then feed my sheep. And if this is what I'm supposed to do to feed his sheep, to answer those prayers that's been going up like mine went up, then I'm going to put this message out here. This needs to stop, and it needs to be addressed by the country, that this kind of racism in Massachusetts needs to stop. We are a Democratic state that are not being represented by Democrats. I think that we are a Republican state hiding under Democratic title just to get our votes so they can keep us under oppression. And for the NAACP to work with them, Lord have mercy. What are we coming to? God forgive us.